Hey there, Lacey here with the Sweet Pea Chef, and during the summer I absolutely love an ice cold lemonade to beat the heat because it gets hot out here in Texas. The problem with so many lemonade recipes though is that they just have so much sugar in them, and we just don't need that. All you need are just a few simple ingredients. So let me show you how to make a homemade lemonade with just a few easy, unrefined ingredients. Plus, I'm gonna show you how to turn that lemonade into 4 other really fruity, delicious, flavorful lemonades. So let's get started. So we're gonna make a base lemonade recipe that's basically gonna be the base for all of our other ones. And it's very simple, and it's a delicious lemonade recipe just by itself. So in order to get started, we need to start a simple honey syrup recipe. Instead of using white sugar, we're gonna be using a little bit of raw honey. To make it, just combine water with a little bit of raw honey, and then we're gonna cook this over medium heat until the honey is dissolved. Then we'll just transfer that out of the pan and let it set and cool, and that is gonna be our simple honey syrup that we're gonna use to sweeten our lemonade recipe. If this happens to look familiar to you, that's because you watched my homemade soda recipe, which is another option for a healthy iced drink during the summer. You can check that one out if you want to as well. Next, we need to juice our lemons, and let me show you a trick for getting the most juice out of your lemons, which is really easy. All you have to do is on a hard surface, you just take one of your lemons and you roll it using your hands on the hard surface, pressing down. And what that's gonna do is gonna release all of that juice from the membranes of the lemon so that when you slice it in half, it's gonna just explode with juice. It's awesome. So then we're just gonna slice the lemon in half, and then we're gonna juice our lemons, and then once you have all of that freshly squeezed lemon juice, we're gonna add that to the bottom of our pitcher. Then we're gonna follow it up with our simple honey syrup that we made, and then fill the remainder of your pitcher up with cold water, and then just stir to combine. This is now our honey sweetened base lemonade recipe. You can go enjoy it. If all you want is just some lemonade, this is it. This is the recipe to go to. But let me show you how to kick it up 4 different ways to have really, really cool iced lemonade recipes this summer. So let's start off with my favorite, which is a homemade strawberry lemonade recipe. This is just so pretty and so tangy and delicious, and strawberry, perfect. So to get started, we need to break down our strawberries, and I'm gonna put them into the blender and then blend them until they're mostly pureed. You don't need them to be a full puree. Then we're gonna transfer those chopped strawberries from the blender into a fine mesh sieve. Then we're gonna press through with a spoon to get all of that juice out into the bottom of a bowl. And this is gonna be our strawberry juice that we're gonna be using for our strawberry lemonade. If you wanna have all of those pieces and you wanna have it be like a chunky lemonade, you wouldn't do this step. You wouldn't need to press any of that stuff through. You just transfer straight from the blender into your lemonade recipe. So next, grab that strawberry juice we just pressed and then put that into the bottom of our glass. I'm using a mason jar. Then pour our base lemonade over the top of that, and then top it with a few ice cubes, and you are good to go. Strawberry lemonade is probably my favorite lemonade combination ever. The flavors are so great, and it's so cool to make without any refined ingredients. Next, let's make a blueberry lemonade recipe that is so pretty and tasty. So for the blueberries, we don't actually blend them in the blender like we did with the strawberries. Instead, we are gonna cook them a little bit so they cook down, and that's gonna make them sweeter, and it's also going to make them have a really cool blue color. So add your fresh blueberries to the saucepan, and then we're gonna heat that over a medium-high heat. We want blueberries to break down and to start to release their juices. That's when you know that they're ready to go. They're also gonna become a much darker color at that point too. Then transfer the cooked blueberries over to your fine mesh sieve, and then we're gonna press through to get blueberry juice to put into our lemonade. To make the blueberry lemonade, we're going to add the blueberry juice to the bottom of our tall glass. Then we're gonna follow it with our base lemonade mixture, and then top it off with some ice cubes, and you're ready to have a blueberry lemonade. I love the color and the natural sweetness of this blueberry lemonade. It's so tasty and so pretty, and such a cool way to have blueberries also during the summer. Now, since it is the summer and we have so many fresh peaches everywhere here in Texas, you know we gotta make a fresh peach lemonade recipe. Just like with our blueberries, we need to cook our peaches to get them to release their juices. So we're gonna add some chopped pitted peaches to a medium saucepan. We're gonna heat that over medium-high heat until they start to really break down and release their juices. Then just transfer the cooked peaches into the fine mesh sieve and then press through using a spoon. And this is gonna give us our peach juice. Use that peach juice in the bottom of our mason jar. Follow that up with our base lemonade recipe all the way to the top, except leave a little bit of space to add a few ice cubes, and you are ready to have peach lemonade. This peach lemonade is the perfect option during the summer if you have all those peaches on your counter. It just has so much natural sweetness and the peach flavor really shines through in the lemonade. It's really, really good. All right, now we're gonna make a homemade raspberry lemonade that is tart and delicious and full of vibrant flavors. So just like our strawberries, we are going to add our fresh raspberries to a blender and we're gonna blend it all up so they break down. Then we're gonna transfer our broken down raspberries into our fine mesh sieve and press this through. Remember, if you want all these pieces in your lemonade and you don't want it a smooth lemonade mixture, you can always just skip this step and add it directly into our lemonade cup. But if you wanna have it a nice smooth texture, press it through the sieve until you have all of the raspberry mixture done. Then we're gonna transfer the raspberry juice to the bottom of our cup and then follow that up with our base lemonade mixture. Then top off with a few extra ice cubes to keep it nice and cold for your raspberry lemonade. Fresh raspberries make this lemonade tart, super vibrant, and really delicious, and it's so, so tasty. Okay, so now you have a go-to raw honey sweetened lemonade that you can use anytime you want, plus 4 delicious ways to kick it up a notch with fresh fruit. These are all naturally sweetened, no extra added refined sugars. They're super tasty, naturally colored, and so awesome for the summer. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. I hope you make them. Let me know which one your favorite is, or if there's some ones that I haven't made yet that you totally want me to add to a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.